Sisi hatuna ubaya na wewe mheshimiwa, and perhaps we only fear some of the friends that you keep.
But I think Simba Arati is the best fit to become the ODM party leader. Nobody can be able to challenge this. But still, Raila Odinga did not see Simba Arati qualified to be the chair of the ODM party. Simba Arati presented 2 candidates, one at Nyamaiya, another one at Ekere and Nyansiongo. All those candidates were beaten. First, let me take this opportunity to pass my sincere condolences to the Oginga family. Once again, one of their own has fallen. So sad. Recently, they lost Raila Odinga. Now it is burial. And I'm hearing there's another one. May God help this family stay strong. That aside, they held a funeral on Friday. Saturday, I mean, yes. And from my side, I took my time to observe how everything was taking place in that particular funeral. Ladies and gentlemen, there are so many things I was able to observe from there. One, a lot of division within the ODM party and the Luo community. Somehow, the leaders and the people are not moving to the same direction. They are not moving at the same pace. Let me say that. You realize that the leaders slightly ahead and faster than the common mwananchi. What a common mwananchi thinks or wants is not the same thing the leader wants. That's the first division I noticed. Number 2, I noticed that within the leadership of the ODM, some are pro-government, others are not in government, do not want ODM to join government.
So we have been in government before. And if you want to be in government, it will not be the first time. Let us stand for what is right.
Somehow, those who are appearing to be neutral are now also going against being in government. Somehow. So there are 2 factions. One led by Gladys Wanga, which is very loyal and is strong in support of William Ruto. Another one led by Orengo, which is very loyal but strong against William Ruto. So therefore, these people are seriously divided. That is one thing that I was able to note. Divided to an extent that no one cannot be able to tell. There's a faction that is supporting Babu Wino to take on the leadership of the ODM party. There's also a faction that is like, no, it should be someone else. Maybe Gladys Wanga or something. After Oginga family, that is Oburu. So these people, they are divided. They're also divided on what is good, what is bad for the Luo community. Those in cabinet are like, yeah, we are okay. Those outside cabinet, we are here to be there. The others are saying getting development projects, it is our constitutional right, which is correct. But there's a lot of division on what everyone is thinking. I also noticed there's a lot of show off. A small MP who just elected 3 days old now in power. He wants to come with a lot of mighty. He wants to show there that he's powerful, that he has to prepare the ground. The moment he arrives there, people cheer and stop everything. Fine, that is politics. But Boyd Were had to do that to show that I'm a fika. To an extent that he's even coming late. You know, coming late, it was the nature of Baba because he's top. And now that one of Putin, the president of Russia, and of course Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru Kenyatta will always come late. But now somehow Boyd Were is also coming late. He's coming late now to pull the attention of the people that the Gen Z member of parliament is in the room. There's a lot of show off. Gladys Wanga had to prepare the ground that the moment she arrives, there's a huge crowd that is now cheering. Yeah, so now, that is what is happening. A lot of show of right, left, and center. Hey. But I also noted there was bitterness. There was bitterness. The moment Boyd Were arrived, and people were shouting, he stopped actually. The shouts stopped the lady by the name Ruth Odinga from making her speech. She had to literally keep quiet. And she was very bitter. And she said, leaders, this is not good. This is shameful. You know, a clear indication that, unfortunately, we're not able to play these videos. YouTube nowadays has really improved on so many things. So they want to stop us from using other people's videos. So you'll bear with us. But in real sense, she expressed a lot of bitterness. And she was literally provoked to say what she wanted to say, what was in her. There are some leaders who are provoking them. When Mama Ida stood to speak, there was some bitterness. Like, people want the seat of Oburu, yet others do not want. I mean, until she has to put it clear, the leader of ODM has, but now it is Oburu Oginga. There's some bitterness. People are not okay with Oburu. When Win Odinga came out to speak, there's bitterness. She's saying, you cannot say that you want us to be united while you are chasing away those you don't like. She had to introduce Babu Wino. Ladies and gentlemen, there was a lot of bitterness. I also noticed Gachagua is not loud. The Senate of Homa Bay County had to come out and say, Kalonzo, you are good. You are doing very well. But the friends you have are the ones we have questions about. Which means Kalonzo is good, but Gachagua, that is what is happening in now Luo Nyanza. Hatred against Rigathi Gachagua. That is now going to be a big challenge for Kalonzo Musyoka. But nevertheless, politics can always be maneuvered. Why do these people hate Rigathi Gachagua? Honestly, if there are people who should not hate, it is Rigathi Gachagua. What he has been doing in simple politics, like you guys have been doing. You work together. Let your interest merge, because take William Ruto home in the interest of everyone. I know. But there's something that is going to form the basis of my video here that I observed, and that is of Simba Arati missing that particular function. Before I take you through, if this is the first time you're watching my videos at Mokwa Times, take a second or two to subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. Somehow, Simba Arati missed that function. Nobody was supposed to miss. Like now, Simba Arati wasn't supposed to miss. This is the deputy party leader for the ODM party, but he missed it. Let me take you through step by step why Simba Arati missed. Number one, Simba Arati was hurt so much in Mombasa. Oburu Odinga allegedly referred to him as a traitor. It could be true or false, but that did not land well with Simba Arati. So Simba Arati felt like he's treated as an outsider. And ever since, we've not heard Simba Arati very vocal on the ODM matters. Let us be very honest. Ever since the Mombasa function, Simba Arati we were used to has not been the same man again. Oburu Odinga came out and said there are those that first he started by saying him as a brother. He has never betrayed Raila Odinga ever in his life. But there are those who at some point betrayed Raila Odinga. So there's nothing they can tell them. And I know Simba Arati was part of the list, and I did a video on that. So he was hurt, and Simba Arati was alienated. So he felt like there's no need. Also, there are differences between the deputy party leaders. Somehow, Oburu Oginga prefers Abdul Swamad. Somehow, it's Abdul Swamad, and not Osotsi and Simba. It was clear even in this funeral. But we saw in Mombasa where Osotsi, and not actually Osotsi, but Swamad was seriously against Simba Arati. Somehow Simba Arati went there and mobilized in Mombasa more than Swamad. So people were like, Simba Arati, you are outshining us here. In fact, they were exchanging openly at the podium. Simba Arati had to shut down kidogo. Meaning there's a problem. So these people cannot see eye to eye. Yeah, they can sit together as ODM leaders. But the fact is, Simba Arati is not comfortable. It's also clear that Simba Arati is not preferred to be the ODM leader at some point. You know, I've done a video here, and not because I come from the Gusii region. Actually, I don't subscribe to Simba Arati's type of leadership at all. He's not a performer, and he works with goons, allegedly. Personally, I don't like that. But I think Simba Arati is the best fit to become the ODM party leader. Nobody can be able to challenge this. But unfortunately, even Raila Odinga did not prefer Simba Arati, not just to be the chairperson, but also to be the deputy party leader. Let me tell you something slightly about that. When we had the 3 cabinet secretaries, or maybe 4 from the ODM side. They left some vacant seats. By the time Mbadi was joining the government, Simba Arati was his vice chair. But still, Raila Amolo Odinga did not see Simba Arati qualified to be the chair of the ODM party. He had to go to Gladys Wanga. 1. 2, when Oparanya and Joe joined the government, still Raila Amolo Odinga did not prefer Simba Arati. Until Onyonka and many other leaders from the Gusii region had to come out and ask Raila Amolo Odinga, why are you neglecting our son? That's when Raila Amolo Odinga added the 3rd position of the deputy party leader. They did not prefer him. So somehow, Simba Arati has realized they do not favor him. The system of ODM does not favor him. Also, the last one, ODM right now is losing a lot of popularity within the Gusii region. During the by-elections that we had, Simba Arati presented 2 candidates, one at Nyamaiya, another one at Ekere and Nyansiongo. All those candidates were beaten. He has noticed that ODM is losing ground. The message is across the country that he could not be able to deliver. So in a nutshell, he is not favored. And he has also noticed that if ODM imekataliwa Kisii, I don't have the powers, then let me try something. And I'm seeing Simba Arati starting his own party. If Matiang'i is not careful to unite the community with the party, Simba Arati might come with his own party again. On the comment section, feel free to share with me, and that is what I kindly ask you to do. Please make sure that you subscribe. And that is my video there and there. Please make sure that you subscribe. See you next time. My name is Abel Mugwa.